Having a bad week, perhaps? Maybe it's not all that bad. Maybe you have an opportunity to make the best decision of your life. Let's talk about this. I'm Joe Polizzi, and this is Content Inc. episode 471. This show is supported by Memberful. You know how much I talk about the importance of diversifying revenue streams as a creator. With Memberful, you can sell subscription memberships to your audience, unlocking a new source of revenue that includes owning your own data and customizing the experience however you want. And it integrates with all the tools you currently use. It's as easy as that. Try Memberful today for free at memberful.com/contentinc. Now don't worry, this is not a political podcast. So everything I voted for in the U.S. elections this year, lost. I'm trying to make a little light of the situation, but I have a lot of family and friends who are really hurting right now. So whichever side you're on, know that many people in your life are indeed hurting, and checking in on them here and there is something you might want to do. I saw a post by Will Reynolds about how thinking about those who are struggling most is a great way to focus. I have a few people particularly in my life which this election directly hurt. So please focus on how you can help those people. But situations like this can spur amazing, incredible things. Not the same thing at all, but I remember after starting my first business and losing my biggest customer, I thought that was it. I would have to go find a real job and stop this glorious entrepreneurial life. Well, if that event didn't happen, I would have never been forced to find alternatives, and the idea for Content Marketing Institute and Content Marketing World would have never happened. I think back on that day being one of the worst days of my life, but it turned out to be one of the best days. So a bad day depends ultimately on how you react to it. The point is, what do you really want to do with your life right now? Do you want to quit that job? Do you want to start something completely different? Do you need to kill that TikTok channel and focus on that amazing, incredible book you've always wanted to write? Whatever it is, there's really no time like the present. As Gwen Stefani would say, what are you waiting for? Life is precious. Time is precious. If you aren't out there every possible minute trying to make your life better and the lives of the people around you better, why are we doing this in the first place? Now, like him or not, Tony Robbins has a few wise words recently on this topic, saying, our life is controlled not by our conditions, but by our decisions. Whenever you look at your life, you want to ask yourself, why is my life the way it is right now? Anything I'm thrilled about or anything I'm unhappy with, it ultimately comes down to looking at the decisions I've made. And sometimes seemingly little decisions are the ones that have shaped our lives immensely. Every single one has some level of impact. How many of you can think of some decision you've made in the last 5, 10, or 15 years that if you made a different decision, you would have a radically different life right now? Our Creator, who or whatever you believe, has given you the gift of life, gives you experiences, and you get to decide what to do with it all. Today is an opportunity. You can make the best of it or the worst of it. I believe that you've been given a gift to take all those negative things and make some decisions to create real change in your life and for the ones you love. Quick reminder that Content Entrepreneur Expo call for speakers is now open. Maybe that's a good decision for you. It will run through December 1st. Please submit your speaking application today at cex.events for the big event coming in August. This is Joe Polizzi. Remember, success comes from creating thoughtful, consistent content over a long period of time. Keep creating, keep connecting, and we'll see you next Monday.